So I'm sure you two knows these faces, or if you don't, let me introduce you. Um, the woman, her name is Lauren Smith Fields. She was found dead in her apartment by a white gentleman named Matthew LaFountain that she met on Bumble, and they were having an evening together. Apparently, she dates white men. Um, she let him in. They had a night together. In the morning or so, he found her dead, called the police. The police says, looks like it was an accident. There was some drugs in her system, fentanyl, promethazine, hydrazine, and alcohol in her system, and she died from acute intoxication. The family's like, no way, no how. That don't make no sense. Something happened with that white man. And a lot of black men were like, that's what you get for dating a white man, which is fucked up. It's fucked up. And apparently she had made some disparaging remarks about black men. I don't even think most black men even knew that part, but some circles say she said some nasty things about black men and she got what she deserved. Messed up, right? It's like, oh, black women don't deserve protection because you're dating a white man. Why do you deserve protection? Go to Zaddy, as they say, whatever. I was like, okay. Now comes in Christian Toby Obumseli. I'm saying his name wrong probably, but so he's a black gentleman. That's the black gentleman there. And he was found dead in, I think it's a hotel room with his girlfriend Courtney Taylor, who is white. And he was stabbed to death. So this was just straight on facts. He was killed. And she was found with like blood on her and stuff. Like she stabbed him to death. Apparently from self-defense or something. And he also made disparaging remarks about black women. So because of that, people are like, that's what you got. You talk bad about us. You talk bad about women. You got your preference. Your preference killed you. That's good for you. It's the same dynamic, you know. Black people are saying, whether you're male or female, the opposite sex is saying, oh, good for these people for dating outside their race and talking shit about black man and a black woman. But let's look into what they said. So apparently they claim Lauren said some bad things about black men, but I don't know if she really did. Let's see. So here we have some tweets. I'm not a tweeter, so this is tweets. And she doesn't actually make these tweets. She's sharing tweets from somebody else. So one says, when I start dating white men, just know I tried my hardest with you coloreds. And like, oh, how dare you? But I don't see the difference between that's being said and what like save yourself black men say. You know what? I tried with you black women, but I'm done. I tried my best. I'm done. I'm saving myself. Is it that bad then? Not really. She didn't even say that. She just, this is me as fuck. I tried my best. I tried my hardest with y'all, with my black people. But because I'm dating a white person now, you see, I've done all I can. I'm going to try something else. And then there was another tweet that says, me after my sugar daddy, wife dragged me. So again, somebody named Still Bunny White posted it and she shared it. And they assume that means she only dates older white men for whatever reason. And they were trying to say, oh, she said it, but they try to put it on her picture and saying like, make it look like she said it, but she didn't. It's either her regular picture without that. Someone just kind of photoshopped that on. Someone else said it and she shared it and I guess agreed with it. Is she dating older white men, or did she only date older white men? Who knows? I don't know. That guy Matthew LaFontaine didn't look old, but he was white. But I don't know. But this was enough to make black men in certain spaces say, "Oh, she deserved what she get because she only wants white men. She only wants white men." And I'm like, I don't think what she said was that bad, but it's all about perspective, I guess. And that shouldn't even do whatever. But okay, so that's what she said. So what about my man Christian Toby? What did he say about black women? So he had quite a few things to say. And mind you, he said all this, and they said he was in high school at the time. I don't know. So he says, I think I talk to black girls when I don't. You don't have to. That's fine. The way black girls disgrace themselves on TV. Okay. Black girls aren't the only ones who can cook in the world. And that's true. Good, I'm tired of these black girls in my government class. Okay. So he said some things about black women. He's like, oh, I don't like them. No, I don't date them. I feel like, who cares? Why are you projecting to what you don't like? Focus on what you like. And he did. He made a tweet that says white titties are better than black titties. No, actually, that's still bad. Just say, I love white titties. That's all I need to know. And he responded to somebody and said, LOL, I love white people. And he said, shit, me too, girl. So that, he wasn't always just talking about women. I love white people. I mean, hey, I love white people too. Why not? Why not? And then he said something he said, dang, all the characters I want to be for Halloween were always white. Ugh, change me. So I think his issue wasn't just about black women. I think he doesn't like being black himself. Change me? Look at the emojis. Change me. Do you see the emoji, guys? I don't know if my it's like a little monkey and he's pointing to a white guy. His issue was not just with black women. And he said, it's funny when my buds think I get offended when they say a black joke. Probably the last person to care about that's nonsense. His buds that make a black joke. Who makes black jokes? It ain't black people. Well, I mean, black people do make, they can, but we're not gonna say, oh, I get offended if you make a black joke for a little black person. Usually it's someone who's not black. So for him, it's a whole thing. It's beyond just black women. Trust, guys. He didn't like being a black man. Look at the emoji. Dang, all the characters I wanted for Hollywood were always white. Change me. Whole lot of things going. But again, with this now, black women learn from the black men. Oh, if someone's talking bad about the opposite sex as a black person while they're dating someone of another race, they don't deserve protection. They don't deserve support. They don't deserve justice. Because a lot of people said Lauren don't deserve it because she was dating a white guy and she said something bad about white people, about black people, which it's like save yourselves, black men. Same thing. Because I don't even think all the other stuff he said was bad, but I think it's more poignant about him talking about change me. It's more poignant, but whatever. So his brother made a statement and is saying we cannot do this without community. Like this woman, a white woman, she's an Instagram model. She is OnlyFans. She has OnlyFans. She's very sexual, shaking the everything. Like she's like if she was a black woman, she'd be a thought. But because she's a white woman, she's hot. You know what I'm saying? So, and she killed him, apparently in self-defense. And the brother's like, as a family, we strongly disagree with the ignorant and repulsive tweets from my then high school age brother that have recently surfaced. However, the tweets do not diminish our demand for a thorough investigation into Toby's murder or negate the necessity for justice. It's been a week since my brother has been brutally and senselessly killed. Courtney Taylor, Shanice's careless actions have not been met with an ounce of remorse. We've seen videos of Courtney kissing her dogs while covered in what we believe to be my brother's blood, and casually getting drinks at a hotel bar days later while my brother lays in the morgue. And it's crazy. Like I say, both these people need justice. need a thorough investigation to see what the hell happened, you know? But the mood is, oh, if you talk bad about black people and you date a white person and that white person kills you, you no longer deserve justice. And that's what I'm learning in certain spaces. And it's all the same, whether you're male or female in spaces, it's the same. Like, oh, the person was white. That's who you chose. Good for you. Sorry. We not protesting nothing. We don't care about justice. It's messed up. And it's weird. Like, I feel like he had a lot of self-hate. I don't know. Her tweets was enough for me to feel like she hated herself or even hated black men. Just saying, I tried. And she's a woman. She's hypergamous. Okay, she's talking about, I want a rich guy. Yeah, most women do. That's not a big deal. But he had a lot of self-hate. And she probably seen that. Capitalized on that. I don't know. I just think it's messed up that this is where we are right now, where it's like, oh, if someone dates someone that's white, you don't deserve justice because you talked ill about black people. Are we saying that's what we're doing? If we're saying that's what we're doing, someone tell me. Yes. If you date someone outside of your race and you talk shit about your race and that person yeets you, okay. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're saying? I don't know how to I don't know how to feel about this because I'm back and forth. Part of me is like, yeah, talking bad about it. That's what you get. But then the other part of me that's a little humane is like, nah, that's not the way. No. Wrong is wrong. If this woman did this man wrong, she should pay. Just like if that white man or any man, I'm not saying just race, did Lauren, if he did something, like if he spiked her drink or something like that or whatever, he should pay. Doesn't matter about the color. Wrong is wrong. Because we all say some stupid shit sometimes. You know what I mean? If we say something stupid, doesn't mean we don't deserve justice. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about these two cases here. But how black people talked about it was very similar. The way black men talked about Lauren is how black women are talking about Christian right now. It's all the same shit. Nobody's better than the other. Although each side claims to be. I'm better than men. I'm better than women. Really? Really? I don't know. What do you guys think? I have a lot of emotions. Like, because you get caught up and you reading and you see different YouTubers and articles and how people react and say, oh, wow, we not traitors to the race. You don't deserve justice, you traitors to the race, both of yous. But only women say that about him and men say that about her. What is up with that? Black lives only matter if you don't date white people. Okay, that's fucked up.